Good evening, fans, and welcome to Fredericton High School for this Thursday night Maritime Women's Basketball Association action. Fredericton Freeze hosting the Moncton Mystics, joined now by Coach Kevin Daly of the Freeze. Coach, this is your first season in this league. Early thoughts?
Oh, it's a fantastic league, and it's so great for women's basketball, and not only just women, but women in sport, which is something that drew me to it, watching it last year. It's just something you always saw for guys, and in hockey, whatever, the guys had a place to play after their college careers, university careers were done, and you've got this league that was created, brainchild of Brad James, and it's just incredible for women and young women and ladies to look forward to. And
highly competitive. All these teams, very, very close. New Brunswick teams in particular. Comment on that.
Well, the quality of the league is incredible. It truly is. It's comparable to U Sport, any U Sport team, and we've got there's professional people here. There's everyone on our team has played in the U Sport or pro, and the quality is there. And we've got 3 teams in the province of Brunswick: St. John and Moncton and us, who are on any given night can give you all you can handle.
A little bit special night this evening. You got a former player back, first time on the home court here in 3 years for Ali McCarthy. I know you got a big connection there.
Yeah, we've had a strong connection over Ali's tenure, and since she moved to Fredericton High School, and I've watched her grow up and watched her develop as a player, and I couldn't be more proud of her. To have her here tonight and have another opportunity before she goes another way is incredible. Is a really good fit for us.
And last question, you're 3-2, Moncton comes in 2-2. Absolutely massive game tonight in terms of the standings. I know you weren't real happy with the defensive effort last week in Moncton. You pulled out the win, pretty high scoring affair. What do you got in store for tonight?
Well, we've been talking all week, truthfully, about we cannot allow teams to run us up per quarter 22 and 23 points, and then they're looking at a 90-point or an 86, 89 point. We're hopeful, and we've been talking about one of our goals being about 70 points a game if we're going to give up that many, which is a 15 to 17. 17 is where we'd like to be if we're going to give up points, and we have to. We made some adjustments on where they scored, and we'll see how they make out. But we've got some issues with our matchups. Leah St. Pierre, who had a great night, and number 4, Leone. They're tough matchups for us.
All right, thanks, Coach. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck in this one. Come on back, folks, in just a few minutes, and we'll have tip-off.
Thank you.
Good evening once again, fans, and welcome back to Fredericton High School. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Big game here this evening. 2-2 Moncton Mystics, 3-2 Fredericton Freeze. Set to tip it off here in just a few minutes. Nice little pregame interview with Coach Daly of the Freeze. Certainly big emphasis for the Freeze this week in practice, as he said, was defense. Looking for more of a 16, 17 point quarter to given up, and not the 22-24s that the Freeze have been subject to a few times this season. Some tough matchups here though for Moncton. We'll get the starters here very, very shortly. Very quickly, scratches in this one for the Fredericton Freeze. Recent UNB grad Eve McDonald is a scratch. Jaden Penny also a scratch this evening. And for the Moncton Mystics, Jenna Jones and her 11 points per game. as well as Erica Trakoff, the scratches for this evening. Just about set here, and right off the top, big thank you to the sponsors of the league for making this possible. You know, we have a big game sponsor here in Royale for the Freeze. So that's pardon me, of Williams Seafood. Getting ahead of myself on the game sponsor. Royale, of course, is a proud sponsor of the league and a founding partner. And Medavie as well, as a proud founding partner of the MWBA League. Medavie is excited about the potential impact this league will have on local courts and in communities. And of course, the Dairy Farmers of Canada sponsoring all 6 teams in the league this year. Thanks to those key sponsors for making it happen. Other sponsors, Cushman Wakefield Realty, Atlantic, Sport for Life, Cox and Palmer is official legal counsel. Now go across court, pick up the starters. First will be for the Mystics. It's Richard Jones doing PA duties in-house here this evening. Good crowd filing in around us here at FHS. The parking lot is packed out there. There is a production going on here at the school this evening, so expect the crowd to be typical Fredericton fashion, a little late funneling in, but I've heard a lot of people say they're coming tonight. They want to see this one. Get the starters here for the Mystics. Number 4 is Leonie Albert, league's leading scorer at 22.7 points per game. Kelly Vass out of the backcourt, 8 points per game. Kelsey McLaughlin coming back here where she played her high school ball at 7.2 points per game. Allie Berry is number 14, 14.2 points. And Leah St. Pierre, Berry and St. Pierre, they are a handful for anyone in this league. Interesting move here by Coach Daly and the Freeze. And also in the starting lineup. I would say they've gone slightly small, gone a little guard heavy here. Kylie Speedy, 15.6 points per game. Katie Daly back in the lineup again after being away on vacation. Robbie Daly, whose length last week really bothered Leonie Albert. Number 11 is Katie Butts. Butts, the league Freeze's leading scorer and 4th in the league at 16.4 points a game. And Katie McAfee checks in at 13.7 points. These teams met last Thursday in Moncton. I'll tell you about that one right after the anthem. Good look at both teams, and I think I said it last broadcast in here, in another school gym that doesn't have a Canada flag. Must be someone out there listening who can rectify that situation here at FHS. Just about set for tap before I tell you about last week's game between these two teams in Moncton. Officials, Rashida Atkinson, Michael Murray, and Kyle Woodworth. It's going to be Mr. Woodworth on the toss this evening. Will be the 3 charged with making sure all goes according to Hoyle. So again, that one last week in Moncton was 92-85 in favor of the Freeze. We'll give you the leading scores in that. But first, let's pick up some play-by-play here. Freeze lose the tip to the Mystics. Albert with the first shot, rebound for McAfee. Freeze running offense here. Speedy with a little penetration, little floater, rimmed out. That rebound to Leah St. Pierre. St. Pierre all the full length of the court against Daly, a little spin around. Albert fights for the rebound, Barry fights for the rebound on the far side. Out of bounds off the Mystics, a little break there for the Freeze as Ali Barry got to the offensive glass. Katie Butts has her hands full this evening with Barry and St. Pierre underneath. And there is Butts. Katie Daly on the catch curl. Oh, looking for the finger roll, blocked inside by sister Kelsey McLaughlin. That's back out for Butts. Front rim, no score. We played a minute. Kelly Vass looks to change that, and it's McAfee again on the rebound. That's 2 for McAfee. Robbie Daly stops, pops. Teams are cold here in the early going. Side for Albert. Screen from Barry. Good closeout by Katie Butts. Expect to see a lot of that from Moncton. That Barry on the screen and roll. They think they can get a mismatch against the Freeze on that roll play, but Butts with the big closeout. Really, really hard to get that pass over top of Katie Butts. A great defense there by Katie. That's Butts, high post against Barry. Outside McAfee shoots. Oh, and the rims are tight here this evening. Daly blocked inside. Off for Vass and McLaughlin. Again, it's a miss on the offensive end. Foul on the pass. That was going to go on Katie Daly as Kelly Vass took it into the paint and then kicked it back outside. Albert, we're inbound. On baseline, 14 on the shot clock. Barry on the catch, square, fake. Now she's going to drive. She's got size there for sure. Just uses the advantage on Katie Daly. Gets the first 2 of the game. Freeze have had good looks here on the offensive end. A little turnaround by Butts. Too strong on the back rim. St. Pierre from McLaughlin. Barry in the post again. Gonna back Butts in. Little spin move. Again, good defense by Katie. McAfee with a little hesitation move. Picks up the foul on Kelly Vass. Her first, team's first. McAfee will go to the line. McAfee, a UNB Red last season. Graduating player. Some big news at a Reds camp. We'll get that in a little bit later. McAfee 1 out of 2. Albert on the rebound. She usually likes to get a lot of threes up early. That's been the trend so far this season. There's a 3 from St. Pierre. That's off the mark. Rebound for Butts. Ahead, Robbie Daly, baseline blocked. That's a couple blocks for Kelsey McLaughlin. Albert on the leak out ahead of everyone. 3-1. First sub of the game will be Leah Bowers for the Freeze. Speedy thought about the shot, but good closeout by Kelly Vass. Oh, a lot of contact there from Barry on Butts. Looked like a push in the back, not called. Referees letting them be physical. I think that favors Moncton. There's Albert with the quick release on the 3. Katie Daly gets into the paint. Going to pick up a foul on Ali Barry. It's a big foul. If there's anyone you want to get in foul trouble on the Mystics, it's Barry. She is a load inside. Several subs here for the Freeze. Leah Bowers and Allie McCarthy. McCarthy, first action on this floor in 3 years. Of course, senior season played prep and has been away at NCAA Division I in North Dakota for the last couple seasons, coming back to U Sports this season. McCarthy, 10 in her season debut last week in Moncton. Seemed to be having trouble with my timing of that game last week. Again, a block for McLaughlin. That's going to be 3. Now she's going to stop, look for Emily Briggs, who has checked in for the Mystics. Leonie Albert, Leah St. Pierre. She's going to shoot over Allie McCarthy. McCarthy on the board. Ahead for Robbie Daly. Freeze still looking for their first field goal. Inside for Butts. Butts, nice step through move. Off glass, a little too strong. Rebound for Barry. St. Pierre on a push. McLaughlin too strong as well. That shot out of bounds. Eva Tamwine, Jenny Nkwa check in for the Freeze. Katie Daly and Katie Butts check out. Abby Miller checks in for the Mystics, as does Emily Turmel, number 15. Miller wears 16, Turmel 15. It's going to be out of bounds off Emily Briggs. Played just about 5 minutes here. 4-2 Moncton. Teams have had good shots, but it's been pretty well defended as well. And the Nkwa backs in over Turmel. Gets it up off the glass, and again it's too strong. Miller on the rebound. She had a lot of those this season. For Mount Allison, ACAA Player of the Year was Miller. McCarthy on the carom. Dribbles into trouble. That's going to be a foul on Albert. Here you see Allie track down the rebound. Great camera work there straight on. You can see clearly the foul on Albert. Great job by the folks here at Aurora Productions, as they do every game. Stellar work here on the Brunswick side. Nkwa again backs in, loses the handle that time. Jenny out of Brampton, and another UNB player. Briggs on the shot from the outside. Freeze are content just to let that one go out of bounds. 4:19 to go. They're still looking for their first field goal. You know, Coach Daly was wanting it a little lower scoring. Not sure he was still looking for his first field goal this far into the ball game. Pass to the post, and Jenny Nkwa not looking for that one. Turnover on the Freeze over to the Mystics. St. Pierre goes right to the bucket, gets body from Eva Tamwine. Eva, another UNB product, graduated a few years ago. Joining the coaching ranks here at FHS next season, taking on the JV girls program here. St. Pierre rims one out from the free throw line. Teams are going to be checking that basketball, I think, here at quarter time. See if you can find one that's a little more friendly to going in. Rebound fought for. It's going to be out off of the Freeze. Will stay Mystics ball. Briggs will inbound. It's Kylie Balzer, number 3, who has checked in. Briggs. But that knocked away by Bauer. 7 to shoot. St. Pierre on McCarthy. Allie's got length to stick with St. Pierre. St. Pierre may have the strength. Battle won there. St. Pierre snakes that one in. Little jewelry correction here. Referee called Woodworth right on that as Andrea Wright checked in for the freeze. Little bling in, now in the pocket of Mr. Woodworth. So they'll pass that off to the bench at the first convenient opportunity. Keep the game moving. Good to see the officials catching that right away, not allowing play to continue. Safety issue, part of the rules. I'm sure Jen McKenzie-Lloyd happy to see that as well enforced. Of course, she is the, I'll say, referee-in-chief, head referee in the league. Never know exactly what her title is. She does so many things. Shout out, Jen, if you're watching along this evening from Nova Scotia. 14 on the shot clock. Bowers will inbound for the freeze. Still looking for their first field goal here. I think if they see one go through, there'll be a bunch. There's Katie McAfee. Nice looking shot there. Carleton County connection for McAfee. Balls are too strong. Rebound to the freeze. Bowers. Crossed half. Has Wright in the corner. McCarthy in the far corner. That's Bowers. She can shoot from deep. One of the greatest ever to play at UNB. McCarthy. Doesn't go down. Rebound to Balzer inside. Enqua draws the jump ball. That's going to stay with the Mystics. Very low scoring first quarter. Renee Goodman checks in for Jenny Enqua. Goodman played at Windsor. I like the energy Renee brings to the court. Longer than she looks. When you get close to her, she's 5'10", pushing 6 feet. That area. Very active. One of the best teammates that you could ever ask for. There she is hustling down into the low post position. Just an absolute hard worker is Goodman. A little too quick to release the screen that time. That's going to be offensive foul. Just have to hold that another beat longer. Another turnover for the freeze. Briggs will inbound. A little pressure this time from the freeze. Now Wright will back off. That's Shannon Yowden, number 12. Trammell to the corner. Briggs for three. Back rim. Miller on the rebound, but taken away by Wright. Andrea Wright is a very good rebounder. Leah Bowers with a miss on the three. You never believe these teams put up big points last week in Moncton the way we started this one. 6-4 after 8 minutes of play. Katie Daly for Katie McAfee on the freeze substitution. Nice work by Kyle Woodworth to hand off the earrings on the far side. They're now in Coach Daly's pocket. Little game of hot potato, I think, with the bling. Right. Not sure if that one was tipped. It's going to stay freeze ball. I don't know if that was tipped on the way up or the way out. Blocked just 1 second in my view there. McCarthy on the catch. Bowers. Daly, she can shoot that over Briggs. Off glass, scores two, ties us up. Good look there from Bowers. And good turnover caused by Andrea Wright. Jill Durling now checks in for the freeze as Coach Daly has now got everyone in on the bench. Durling, another former UNB player. 5 years at UNB, went to the Final 8 in 2006 with the Reds. Daly three-pointer rims out. Briggs picked up by Durling. Now Miller stops, pops from 12 feet, makes it. McCarthy, awkward release, but almost went. Little circus shot from Alley. Got into the lane and nowhere to go. Under a minute to go, first quarter. We've got a football score on the board here at 8-6. Good news is for both teams, the way they shot, neither one of them are in a big deficit here. 4 to shoot. Balzer has it taken away by Bowers. Bowers 1-on-3. She's going to go right at the basket and draw the foul. We'll send Leah Bowers to the line. The foul will go on Shannon Uden. Uden, a former St. Mary's Husky. Bowers to the line. She averages 6.2 points per game for the Freeze this season. Second most assists all time at UNB to Bonnie Munn. There's another great name from UNB past. Bowers ties us at 8. Freeze will get one more possession here in this half. There it is right there as Daly on the steal. Outside Bowers, that's a three-pointer. Rebound Durling knocked out by Briggs. 12 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock here. First quarter. Decent crowd here, but neither team has given them a lot to be too excited about with the shooting thus far. There's Wright, front rimmer, off by, again, another miss. That was Durling on the board and McCarthy on the miss. Briggs is going to step back and shoot the three, rejected by Andrea Wright. So we're tied at 8 after the first quarter. Coach Daly said in pregame, didn't want the 22s, 23s, was looking more like 16, 17 on average. He was looking to give up. 8, I'm sure he'll take that, but he would be certainly looking for his team to have scored a bit more. So we're here into the first quarter. Lots of great action that quarter, not a lot of scoring. Both teams, good looks, it didn't go down. Looks like we're going to go back to the starters here for the Mystics. St. Pierre, Barry, Albert, McLaughlin, and Vass. Coach Daly will do the same. There's going to be freeze ball here to start the quarter. It'll be freeze ball. 10 on the clock. Everyone's now waiting for the officials. They're set to go. Speedy will inbound right here in front of my position. Kylie will have a new coach next year. I might as well mention that now. Erin McAleenan, introduced today, or announced today, as the new coach of the UNB Reds. What a great program she inherits, and what a great choice. You know, if I went through my list of coaching candidates for UNB, she would be very easily in the short list. Ample experience and capability, and ample cachet in New Brunswick as well. There's a three from McLaughlin, so congrats to Coach McAleenan. Coach, if you're around in any of these games when I'm broadcasting, love for you to stop by. Get your take on this league and what you think about the players in it. It's going to be the second foul on Allie Berry. A lot of contact pushing with Katie Butts. Mentioned that earlier on the Butts screen, how much Berry was pushing from behind. Gets called for it that time, and that is number 2. That's big. If I were the Freeze, I'd be looking to go right at Allie Berry, see if you can pick up that third one. Force Berry to the bench here early in this quarter. Nice fake by Katie Butts. Got Barry in the air, but loses the handle. Coach McAleen, and I know what you're gonna like what you see in the UNB roster for sure. And if you don't already know it, Katie Butts has an outside shot. Taken away on the rebound by Daly. She's sizing up the three-pointer as she comes up court. Butts on the screen. McAfee for three. That's 5 for McAfee of the Freeze's 11. St. Pierre in the post. Cross-court pass for Albert. Now low post for Miller. Vast swing for McLaughlin. Guarded by Speedy. Nice rebound there, far side by Katie Butts. Daly, a little too strong there. Butts on the rebound. It's a pass inside for Daly. Jump ball, this will go to the Mystics. Pass turns McAfee. St. Pierre. Oh, nice screen inside. McLaughlin can't get that one to go down. Rebound to the Freeze. Robbie Daly shoots over Albert. Rebound St. Pierre. Ahead for McLaughlin. It's Robbie Daly on the defensive again. Outstanding athlete is Robbie Daly. Long and quick. And excellent anticipation as well. Versatility to guard multiple players. A little confusion there in the officials' part. We're thinking about awarding that ball to the Freeze. I think everybody in the gym knew it was a Mystics ball, though. St. Pierre draws the foul on Katie Daly. I think that will be 2 on Daly. Must be, she's running right over to the bench right away. That will bring Eva Tamwine in. There you see strong drive by St. Pierre. She's so strong. St. Pierre out of Bernice McNaughton High School in Moncton, played at UBC and St. FX. Canada West first team All-Star back in 2009-10. Played pro ball as well. Tamwine for McAfee. Robbie Daly back for Katie Butts. That's one that you're going to want to make if you're Katie Butts right there. Beautiful looking pass. Certainly nice defensive adjustments and good pass to the post. Great catch for Abby Miller. She's dangerous if she gets it down that low in the block. Miller, one of my favorite stories from my time covering the ACAA the last couple seasons with St. Thomas. There's Butts working on the inside for 2 points. Miller, just an ultimate hard worker. Worked her way to an All-Star 2 years ago and MVP past season. Nice touch by St. Pierre on the catch. The Mystics getting some really good touches in the paint. They're up by 3 now. They already matched their output from the first quarter with 8 points. Kylie Speedy can't get one to go. The Freeze, ice cold. Here on a rainy, damp night in Fredericton. Outside St. Pierre with the launch, front rim. Speedy on the rebound. Gonna pick up a foul on Kelly Vass. Emily Briggs will check back in. Also with Sydney Balzer, number 13. Jenny Enqua in for the freeze. Ellie McCarthy as well. Pass intended for the cutting Katie McAfee. Was deflected. Last minute decision there, last second to beat the 5-second rule. Amune dribbles it into trouble. There's 4 white shirts. No surprise they come up with the ball on that one. Vass for St. Pierre. St. Pierre is starting to feel it on offense. Balls are on the cut and miss. Rebound freeze. McAfee had space deep, instead runs offense. Speedy, step back, three-pointer. Nice defense. Jenny Enqua is uber athletic. She's got big time hops. McCarthy, a little too strong back rim there. Tied at 16. We've played a quarter and a half. St. Pierre knocks down 2. We do a better job through the freeze, not letting Leah St. Pierre get to where she wants to go on the floor. Speedy, another step back 3. That one is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Mystics. No, by the freeze. Leah Corby checks in for Katie McAfee. And I did it again, folks. I said Leah Corby instead of Leah Bowers. Every time I make that mistake once, at least. Bowers on the drive. Freeze again. Not getting the friendly bounces off the rims. St. Pierre for Miller. Back for Vass. 8 to shoot. Nice knock away by McCarthy. McCarthy's got a lane right to the bucket. She ties us up. Allie McCarthy scored a lot of points in this gym. That's her first 2 here in this game. Jump ball, this one should go to Fredericton. You see tie up underneath. Good hustle there. Balls are McCarthy and Enqua. And you're right back in. And Darcy Engelhart, first action of the game for the Mystics. Engelhart, number 11. Lethbridge College Kodiaks. If my research is correct, where Darcy played some college ball. And another outstanding athlete for the Mystics. Right with the handoff. Freeze can take the lead with a bucket. It's going to be the second foul on Leonie Albert. Albert out of Germany, assistant coach at Crandall U. Shout out to the folks if they're watching in Ludwigsburg, Baden-Württemberg. Pardon my pronunciation there. Don't think it's too far off though. McCarthy collects her own rebound and scores 2. Collision there. Robbie Daly will pick up the foul, only the team's second in this quarter. Daly's first. Engelhart on the catch. And drive blocked by Andrea Wright. Wright, what a great story she is as well. Former pro. Found out about the league. In from California, where she makes her home now. Lived in many parts around the U.S. Shout out to Andrea's family. I know they're watching along. Hope all is going well there. I know tough news there this week. Another block by Wright, making a difference is Andrea. That's McCarthy. Freeze looked to build momentum. Pass inside. Robbie Daly too strong off glass. Freeze have missed a lot of easy shots here. You can look back at this tape and wonder. Of course, the Mystics could do the same. Tightly contested game. Into the post for Butts. Jammed. A good thought there by Katie Butts. Get that one a little bit up more off the glass. Use that square up there. Engelhardt can't stick in the fork in the pass from Albert. Kylie Speedy will check in. There you see. Pass just a little too tough for Engelhardt. Speedy in for McCarthy. Butts out high. She can shoot that. You have to respect that. She made a couple big ones that game in Moncton last week. That one rimmed out from distance, and she's going to pick up a foul. That's one, if you're Coach Daly, you do not want Katie Butts to pick up that far from your defensive rim. Timeout taken. There's a look inside the Moncton Mystics huddle. Coach Jillian Smith. A little discussion with her team. Jillian, of course, coaches at Crandall. Good chance to take a little look ahead at some of the other action coming up this week. Friday, Thunder at the Hornets, 7 o'clock at MSVU. Saturday, Thunder with a quick turnaround. They go at Windsor at 1 at Avonview. Then Windsor with a quick turnaround on Sunday. They go to MSVU to take on the Hornets at 4 o'clock. That's your action coming up next week, or pardon me, this weekend. Next weekend, of course, all 6 teams are in Halifax at St. Mary's June 3rd and 4th. And only a couple weeks after that is the big championship weekend, the Legacy Cup weekend in St. John. That goes the 16th to the 18th. Engelhardt all alone inside as Butts blew a tire. Tied up at 20, 1:24 to go here in the first half. Bowers on the cut. Now she tracks down the loose ball. Sidesteps on the sideline, and we're going to reset the 24 clock to 24 seconds. Jenny Enqua will check in for Katie Butts. Speedy uses the screen, step back, she's got space. Doesn't miss too many of those when she's got space, but it's Bowers on the rebound. Daly shoots one. Engelhardt fights for the board. Good defense by Jenny Enqua, trap in the corner. Gonna have a travel called on Darcy Engelhardt. Good pressure from the Freeze to force a turnover. Eva Tamwine will check in now for Andrea Wright. Tamwine, an absolute great mid-range game. Of course, with Butts and Enqua this year, Eva can play a little more natural position. Doesn't have to play as the post quite so much. 2 to shoot. Speedy from deep. Rimmed out. That rebound to Briggs. Bowers jumps up on McLaughlin. Lucky there that there's no travel, and Bowers will pick up a foul. Both players there trying not to hurt the other in that play with McLaughlin and Bowers right in front of me. Bauer's second foul. 22 on the shot clock, a little more on the game clock as the Mystics inbound. Through the hands of Engelhardt out to Briggs. Albert, kick for Emily Briggs. Three-pointer, too long. Rebound Enqua, 8 seconds on the clock. Freeze can take the lead at halftime with a score. Speedy's going to be your shooter. Instead, she draws the foul. Not a bad play there by the Mystics as they have a couple fouls to give. No timeout called here. Thought you might see the Freeze call a timeout, draw up an inbound play. No need to save them for the second half. Seemed like a little slow there on starting the clock, but no harm, no foul, I guess. Half ends. Tied at 20. We were tied at 8 after the first quarter. Tied at 20. I believe we'll have a halftime guest here for an interview. I'm just going to stand up here and be quiet for a very second to see if someone's going to join me on headset. If so, we'll be right back with a quick interview. All right, that's looking like a no, folks. We're not going to have anyone join here, at least coming out of half, maybe coming back from half. We will have someone. Stay tuned for that. And come on back for the second half in about 15 minutes or so. Thanks, folks, and hope you enjoyed the first half. Hi, folks. Welcome back at halftime. Jenny Enquad joining me here. Jenny, your first year in this league. I know you're out of Brampton. You play at UNB. What made you come play?
I just really wanted a chance going into my older years to practice my craft, really. And I wanted to be able to get in with a bunch of girls that are older than me, just to take from them and see a different style of playing other than the girls that I'm already with.
Certainly some absolute legends of U Sports playing, in this game here today and in this league. Certainly helped your game just to go up against them and, as you say, see some different players that you don't see.
Exactly. Like every day that I'm out there, I feel like I'm pushed a little more to broaden my horizons, maybe take that shot, maybe not that last shot, but a shot that I'd usually not take, or really take my time and make a good pass.
I mentioned earlier on the broadcast, new coach coming in at UNB. Any quick words for your new coach? I'm sure she might be out there watching somewhere.
We're a great group of girls. Just be prepared for us. We'll be willing to work for everything that you're willing to work for.
What a great message for a coach, and certainly a great choice there for UNB. Erin McLean checks all the boxes that you'd want to check. So congrats on the new coach coming in. Anyone that out home you want to say hello to while you've got a minute here?
I don't know if you're watching, but hi to my sisters and my brother and all my nieces and nephews.
Of course they're going to be watching. Tied at 20 here, not a lot of scoring. Talked to Coach Daly before the game. He said really wanted to hold it down to 16 points or so, looking to give up the quarter. First quarter you only gave up 8. The second quarter you only gave up 12, but you also only scored 8 and 12 yourself. So
I know.
Adjustments coming up here.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to look to rebound a lot harder on the offensive boards, and we're just going to make sure that we keep them down to where we're at. Yeah,
a very different game here this week than the one last week in Moncton. Two highly competitive teams. We see that in every game here in this league.
Yeah. They always come out with a type of physicality that we have to be prepared for, or else we're going to be in trouble. But it seems like we're just going head-to-head, and we're really going to see who comes out the winner.
Great. Thanks for joining me. Good luck in the second half, and good luck as you go to the tournament next weekend as well in Halifax. Yes.
Yes, thank you so
much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, folks. Come on back in a few minutes. I'll have the second half. Good evening once again, fans. Welcome back for the second half here in Fredericton. Old Thursday night Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Thanks to key league sponsors Medavie, Royale, and the Dairy Farmers of Canada for making this league possible. Freeze game sponsor, Williams Seafood. To see them along board. Folks, you are out there and you want to support women's sports and women's basketball, reach out to the league, reach out to the teams. They would love to have you on board the sponsor, and it would make such a difference for these women and for sports in general. Mystics ball here to start the second half. McLaughlin, Vass, St. Pierre, Barrie, and Briggs start the half. So Leonie Albert starts this half on the bench for Coach Gillian Smith. McLaughlin on the catch. Briggs working inside for St. Pierre. The freeze knock it away. Daly. That's Robbie Daly. Joined by Katie Daly, Kylie Speedy, Katie Butts, and Katie McAfee. A whole collection of Ks for the freeze. Butts' pass picked off by Kelly Vass. We were tied at 8 after the first quarter, tied at 20 here at halftime. Daly too strong. Rebound McLaughlin. That's St. Pierre. She sneaks through the lane but can't make the lay-in. Butts on the rebound for Katie McAfee. Allie Berry directs some traffic. Kick to the corner for Daly. Too strong. Briggs can't corral the carom. And it will be freeze ball. Early third quarter. Robbie Daly continues the cold shooting here. Allie Berry, who's got 2 fouls in the first half, gets that roll pass and lays it in. Expect a lot more of that from the Mystics here in this half. They're going to look to get Berry going towards the cup a lot. There's Butts, catch low post. Well defended by Berry. Katie Daly with the step through, missed jumper, rebound Mystics. Vass gets within 15 feet, now backs it up for Briggs. There's Berry in the post, hands off for Briggs. Looking to go back to Berry. Freeze didn't switch that one. St. Pierre on the outside against Robbie Daly. Tosses that one up and gets the friendly bounce off the rim. Haven't seen too many friendly bounces off these rims here this evening. Daly with a little contact with St. Pierre, no call. That leaves Daly alone to lay it in. St. Pierre looks to answer. Pace of the game picking up here. It's been pretty good pace. Teams have been getting some good looks. Been pretty good defense as well. Just the shots not dropping. Katie Butts has been quiet this game. Let's see if she can get going here this half. And there's 2 for Katie Butts. Katie Butts in the low post is going to be tough to stop. Strong gets a wide stance, gets the shot up. Speedy bothering McLaughlin. Vass for St. Pierre. That's going to be another foul on Katie Daly. That's going to be her 3rd. That will get Coach Kevin Daly active on the bench already. Eva Tumwine will check in. Mystics inbound for Barrie. Barrie low post. Tried to dribble, lost the handle. Speedy out of the pack for McAfee. In rhythm, jump shot. That rim's out. Tough rims. Tumwine doesn't get the foul on the putback, and it's Vass with speed. Thought you might have been able to see that look away move from Vass. She uses that a few times. The game's at Bliss Carman. All alone underneath is Kelsey McLaughlin. The Mystics waste no time getting the ball there. 2 points. Vass with the hustle. Deflects the pass out. Allie McCarthy, Leah Bowers check in. And Abby Miller checks in for Allie Berry. Let's see if the frees go here to Katie Butts. Butts, size advantage in the post against Miller. Speedy on the outside. Oh, picked by Kelly Vass. Nice defense. Briggs on the drive, gets glass, no rim. McCarthy for Bowers. Butts on the screen, thought we were going to have the roll. There she is, low post. Nicely passed out of the low post. Kamwine can't make the shot. Miller on the inside. Smartly took a dribble and gained some space. Butts in the post again. She's a handle in there. Front rim there. Katie Butts having a tough night, as are most of the Freeze players. Leading scorers in the first half. Leah St. Pierre 7. Abby Miller, Kelsey McLaughlin 4. For the Mystics, for the Freeze, Katie McAfee with 6. Allie McCarthy with 4. So nobody with big numbers here. And of course the score would reflect that. Again, we still look like a football score. Butts with a rebound, out to McCarthy. Speedy open for 3. That one is wide to the right. Almost pulled out the Bob Euchre there with a little outside. Miller has it taken away by Bowers down low. Look away pass for Speedy. She can't handle that one, but she does pick it up. Finally, it's Emily Briggs for Kelsey McLaughlin. Leah St. Pierre with the leak out. High off glass for 2. Coach Daly is pacing on the Fredericton sideline, has some subs ready to check in, as do the Mystics. Freeze offense just sputtering here. That's going to count. That might be the break that they need. Speedy, who's a really good free throw shooter, gets one to go on the continuation and will go to the line. Jenny Enqua is my halftime guest. It's an absolute lovely interview with Jenny. Folks, if you weren't tuned into that, go on back later, not right now. Check out the recording of the stream. Speedy with the make there. Speedy was the Freeze nominee for Player of the Week here in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association. Hannah Brown of the Hornets, Mackenzie Ryan of the Fog, Leah St. Pierre of these Mystics, and Nalini Maharaj of the Edge. They were all runner-up Player of the Week to Tiffany Reynolds of the Thunder. Another bucket there by the Mystics. What a great group of players that is. There's Allie McCarthy joining the party with a three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 2. Emily Turmel with the tough catch outside to McLaughlin. McLaughlin answers. She's looking to the crowd. Not sure what exactly is going on up there. Looked like she asked somebody if they were okay. Still a little glances there into the stands. Let's hope all is okay up there. Seems to be. And the Enqua is going to draw the foul. It's going to go either on Miller or Turmel. Going to go on Turmel. We'll send Jenny to the line. Jenny was a 5-5 player last year for UNB. Points and rebounds. Nice clean shot from the line. Cut into the Mystics' lead. An average just about that here for the Freeze through Freeze's first 5 games, 4.2. One more Freeze home game to go here in this season. Quick season for the Freeze. Andrea Wright on the rebound, puts it back up. Big rebound there for Wright. Another foul called. It's going to go on, I believe, Robbie Daly. Team's second, her second. Leonie Alberts checked in for the Mystics, as is Kylie Balzer, number 3. Inside for Abby Miller. Miller steps through to the other side of the rim and scores 2. Moncton back up by 4. Their offense has come to life a bit here in this quarter. That's 17. There's Jenny Enqua scoring 2, cut back to 2. So 17, that was that magic number that Coach Daly said if we can keep teams right around that, they would have to hold the Mystics scoreless, and there's Miller with the cleaning up underneath. Someone's going to have to block out Abby Miller. Katie McAfee keeps the dribble alive, gets right to the bucket and scores 2. Sneaky moves by Katie Mack. Now she's looking for the steal on Vass. Got to move the feet though. Make sure you don't pick up the foul. Keep the feet moving. Miller. There's a little awkward looking catch and step back. I thought she was going to step on the end line there. Can't make that 3-point shot. Just didn't look like she got the feet the right way. McCarthy with a miss, but gets her own rebound and picks up the foul on Abby Miller. Allie McCarthy will go to the line, the chance to tie the game. The foul went on the board on number 4. 4 would be Leonie Albert. That foul was on Albert. That would be her 3rd. That would be a big foul if that is the case here. Derling, Wright, McCarthy, Robbie Daly, and Katie McAfee for the Freeze. Emily Briggs, Leonie Albert, Allie Berry, Kylie Balzer, and Abby Miller are the 5 for the Mystics. Tied at 39. No surprise there. We were tied at 8 at the end of the first quarter. Tied at 20 at half, and now tied at 39 with 1:30 to go here in quarter 3. The scoring has picked up in this quarter. Each team with 19. That's math I can do even on a Thursday evening. Allie McCarthy with a strong take, but it doesn't go down off glass. Ahead for Emily Briggs. Back for Balzer, Berry, and Albert. She's got a deep 3. She can shoot that. Certainly is nowhere near her season average as Leonie Albert in this one. She's as the league's leading scorer. McCarthy puts it up, gives the Freeze the lead. First time the Freeze have been in front in a little bit here. 41-39. Miller for Balzer. Berry over Derling, going to draw the foul on Jill Derling. That's just Allie Berry using the size underneath. There you see Jill Derling trying to block out there, and Allie Berry just too tough, too strong. That's a 3-pointer from Robbie Daly. Freeze +2, 30 seconds to go here in quarter 3. Miller for Balzer. Albert. Berry in the post. She's going to spin. Nobody there. Allie Berry just goes off glass and ties us up. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Saw Katie Mack make one at the end of a half here against the Fog. Daly, she just made a deep 3. Can she make another? No, front rimmer. And what a shock, folks. We're going to be tied here after the end of the third quarter. Teams loaded up a little bit more on the scoreboard, more than doubled their halftime score. Again, we are 8-8 after one. 20-20 at half and 44-44 at the end of the third quarter. Can't ask for a much tighter ball game than this. And again, point drop though. You got to go back to that pregame interview with Coach Daly. Said we'd like the game more around 70 points. I think we're sort of more on that pace. However, also said we'd like to keep them under 16 or 17 each quarter. Well, on average we are there, but that was a 24-point quarter by the Mystics. Also a 24-point quarter by the Freeze, though. They put another clean 10 minutes on the board. We'll see if that's enough to settle this one. This one could come down to who's got the ball last and who can score it. This will be Freeze ball coming out here to start this quarter. Possession arrow is on the home side. The scoreboard, it is a little tough here to see. Some of the lights are out on the scoreboard. Speedy, McAfee, Butts, McCarthy, and Robbie Daly for Fredericton. Oh, all alone. Oh, and Katie McAfee can't make the lay-in. It was a great play to start the quarter by the Freeze, well executed. Just couldn't make the finish. Offensive foul. That's going to go on Barry. Again, we saw that in the first quarter. Just a lot of pushing on Katie Butts. It'll be offensive on Barry. It'll be her third. Now let's see if the Freeze look to go pick up number 4. See if they go for making Barry defend here on this possession. Speedy gets the dribble back, puts on the 4-wheel drive and rolls that one over the front of the rim. Barry kicks out to St. Pierre. Little power step move, hook shot from Leah St. Pierre. Pretty finish there. Not quite Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but pretty handy to it. Not the sky hook, little baby hook. Speedy, too strong off the board. That's St. Pierre on the carom. McLaughlin calls a play, the Mystics. Into McLaughlin inside. Rebound Robbie Daly. Daly will handle. Butts into the low post. Doesn't get the pass. Now steps out, sets a screen. Katie McAfee. A little tough handle there. 10 to shoot. Allie McCarthy is going to have to make something happen. And she does make something happen. Whirling Dervish to the rim. Rebound St. Pierre. McCarthy went for the steal. And St. Pierre just got those shoulders towards the rim, scored 2, puts the Mystics up 2. Butts kicks out for McCarthy, tees up a three-pointer. Great look there of Allie McCarthy draining a 3 to give the Freeze the lead. Barry in the post. She's going to go at Butts. Can't get it to go down. Punched out by Briggs. It's like Freeze ball on the far sideline. Katie Daly checks in for Fredericton. Kylie Speedy to the bench. This is Daly with the handle now. For Butts. Robbie Daly look for the up and under move. Rebound Kelsey McLaughlin. Tough shooting evening for Robbie Daly. Allie Berry from distance. Inside, Robbie Daly, the good catch, but again, Kelsey McLaughlin with another piece of the Robbie Daly shot. There's the look away from Kelly Vass. That's my favorite move, I think, of Kelly going down the lane, pardon me. But finds herself wide open, puts up the two-pointer, kind of excuse me shot, gets the foul as well. Puts the Freeze up free, they can go up. One more here on the line. Bowers has checked back in for the Freeze. Miller on the rebound, out for Briggs. Briggs 1-on-4. She's going to pull it back for Kelly Vass. Vass, a little hesitation. Now back for Abby Miller. Miller right down Broadway. Draws a foul there. I think it's going to be on Katie Butts. Going to be Katie's second. We'll send Abby Miller to the line. Miller, as I talked about earlier. Mount Allison, first team all-conference, ×2, conference MVP at Avonview High School in Nova Scotia. Over 13 points, nearly 8 boards a game as a senior at Mount A. That Mount A team finished the regular season ranked #1 in the nation. For Coach Chase, who has since moved on to basketball in New Brunswick. New coach in place in Mount A. Pretty heavy graduation year there as well, so it'll be a lot of new blood with the new coach next season. Miller makes them both. McAfee keeps the dribble alive inside for Jenny Enqua. Jenny Enqua off glass, scores 2 points. Strength there. Looking for Miller on the roll. I think that's what they've been trying to do with Allie Berry a lot of the game. Emily Briggs rims out a three-pointer. Briggs played with Port City last season. Boy, what a good-looking squad they've got down there as well. Do the fog. Allie McCarthy, calm, very calm, just makes 2. You know what struck me? I think this is the first time I did an FHS AAA girls game with Allie on the court as PA announcers across the far side. Just how intense Allie is. Her game looks so quiet, but just an absolute level of intensity that you don't see unless you're right up close. Nice look away by Katie McAfee to lay it up and in for 2. Suddenly the Freeze have opened up a 7-point lead. Thought we might maybe see a little timeout there on the Mystics sideline to settle it down. There's the Freeze taken away. You can almost bet that if they score here, there will be a timeout. McCarthy had her sights set on it. Instead, Vass knocks it off of McCarthy's feet out of bounds. Barry and Albert check back in. Leonie Albert been very quiet in this one. Freeze would love to keep it that way for the next 4:53. If you can make 3 or 4 in a row from way deep. McAfee on the steal picks up the foul. Not sure what was going on there. I was looking up court a little bit. Didn't really think there'd be a whole lot of difficulty inbounding the ball, but Katie McAfee certainly with great work. McAfee will go to the line. Katie McAfee started at Acadia before coming to UNB. U Sports Nationals as a rookie with the Acadia program. Over 9 points a game in 25 minutes with UNB. Led the Freeze in scoring last year, 6th in the league. Last season was Katie. right up there this year as well. Miller with the take, is going to be fouled. That's going to either be Katie Daly or Jenny Enqua. If it's Katie Daly, it's 4. Does appear to be Katie Daly. That will bring Robbie Daly in off the bench. Miller to the line. Mystics can now use the points with the clock stopped. They're down 7. Miller putting together a really good game here for Moncton. You think about Abby Miller as really your third post option after St. Pierre and Barrie. That's a pretty strong looking group of 3 in the front court. And they're all in the game at the same time right now, as the Mystics have gone big against this Freeze team. There's Miller underneath. You start to match up with St. Pierre and Barrie with your size. That leaves Abby Miller very much with a size mismatch, and Coach Kevin Daly recognized that. That's Leah Bowers out, Eva Tumwine in, and that's a much more even size matchup. Speedy, deep 3. Oh, another one rims out for Kylie Speedy. Have to get the rim inspector in here tomorrow morning, see what's going on with these rims. Usually a lot friendlier here at FHS. Down 5, Albert with a head of steam. Oh, late whistle there. Really late whistle. Play was long over. Not saying it wasn't a foul, just that the whistle seemed to come in a little late from referee Kyle Woodworth. Again, Kyle, one of my favorite officials. Not usually wrong. Might have been just expecting one of the other officials to blow the whistle first on that one. Kyle coaches with John Hickey, the former Freeze coach on the St. Thomas men's team in the ACAA. 3-point, possession game, 4 minutes to go. Can't ask for more. Balzer picks up the foul on the reach in on Speedy. Speedy had her beat. Freeze now, I think we're going to have to make some outside shots in this one. That's a lot of size the Mystics have inside. And Coach Smith is going to force Fredericton to win from the outside. 10 to shoot. Speedy nowhere to go now. 7 to shoot. Eva Tumwine puts one up and drains a 3-pointer. There's the outside shot. Eva says, thank you very much. I'll take it. St. Pierre against Tumwine. Nice spin move. Oh, nice work by Robbie Daly to meet St. Pierre at the rim. St. Pierre fights for the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. Good help defense by Robbie Daly. That's one of those things that don't show up on a box score that make a massive difference at the end of the game. Here you see Tumwine step back, clean make. Great replay. Stellar work again by the folks here at Aurora Productions. Little giveaway going here on the floor. You see Ashley Smith does stellar work here assisting Brad Janes on game day with the Freeze. Certainly wonderful human being. There's just so many of them involved here. And there we see a signed Freeze jersey going to a young person out of the crowd. And we've also got a signed basketball as well. Tough job giving the signed basketball away. Here comes somebody. Absolutely wonderful. See this young lady get that signed basketball. Absolutely proud. 3:22 to play. 2-possession game right now. Mystics bring some pressure. Haven't seen this all game. St. Pierre Balzer are up. McAfee breaks the pressure. Now we'll pull it back out. Keep the dribble alive against Sydney Balzer. Out for Kylie Speedy. Speedy back for Tumwine from 15 feet. Makes it again. Big buckets from Eva. stretches the lead up to 8. Miller again through the lane, gets the bounce, throws off, no! Barry lost the handle, maybe had it knocked out of bounds. Man, I thought that one had bounced through. Haven't had my eyes checked though in the last, almost due for an inspection actually. Timeout on the floor. Let's see what the lineups that come out of this timeout are. Ali McCarthy had a bit of a hot hand for the Freeze. Let's see if we see her re-enter in this closing time. Katie Butts hasn't had a great game, but you like her size. Tough to argue, though, with the lineup that's on the floor right now. Eva Tumwine, you're going to leave her out there. Made a couple in a row. Briggs, St. Pierre, Vass, Miller, and Barry. So the Mystics stay big. Freeze keep the same lineup that they had. McAfee, Enqua, Tumwine, Speedy, and Robbie Daly. 2:46 to go, 14 on the shot clock for Moncton. They really need a score here. Barry uses the body. Didn't get a great look at the bucket though, sort of threw one up. Jenny Enqua, jump ball, possession arrow, Fredericton. Pretty lucky there wasn't a reach-in foul. A lot of hands going in, but good work by the Mystics to draw the tie up, force the possession arrow change. Full court pressure from Moncton. Enqua runs long. Freeze break the pressure. Speedy for Enqua, hands off to Robbie Daly. A little confusion there by the Freeze. Two players going for one spot, 3 to shoot. Robbie Daly, quick release, makes it! That's a three-pointer. That's trouble for the Mystics. Freeze suddenly up 11. Vass, nice move, scores 2. Big bucket for Moncton, and big that they got that one quick. Now a 9-point lead for Fredericton. We are right in that scoring pocket that Coach Daly said before the game he was looking for. Rather the game around 70 than the 90-point affair. We're going to be right around that point. The end of regulation, ahead for Briggs. Briggs for St. Pierre. Oh, a lot of body there. Freeze might have been lucky that Tumwine not called for a body on St. Pierre. St. Pierre was giving up the ball at the time. That's going to be a back over on Kylie Speedy. And here we see Ali McCarthy check in with 1.5 minutes to go. The Freeze up 9. It's going to be McCarthy for Tumwine. Have to think on the Mystics sideline at some point. You got to fill her up with your three-point shooters here pretty quickly. They've gone big, and I'm not sure that's going to get the quick points. Katie Butts will check in for Jenny Enqua. Butts will match up against Barry. Here with 1:30 to go. Pretty good basketball player, just walked by us here. Hadn't seen her in the gym before. Vanessa Sophie, one of the all-time greats from Stu, just finished her playing career this past season. There's McCarthy's long arms playing dividends right away. 14 on the shot clock. 1:20 game clock. Moncton can't go pointless this trip. Rebound to Ali McCarthy ahead for Robbie Daly. That's a long pass, a little too strong. A little more patience there by the Freeze. You're up 9. You can't afford to give those away. Break for the Mystics. Still a bit surprised they haven't loaded up here on the three-point shooters. Thought we might see Albert back into this one. She can really chuck it from deep. There's Miller. Miller's had a great game here. Under a minute to play. Fredericton up 9. McCarthy's going to be bodied by Briggs. Fouled right here in front of me. There you see. Good work by Allie McCarthy to draw that foul. Really forced the contact. She'll go to the line. Moncton fans giving it to the referee a little bit, looking for the push-off call. Water bottle on the floor here. They've retrieved it. McCarthy, calm, and collected. I guess that's calm, cool, and collected. I missed the middle word. Bit of fun here on a Thursday night in Fredericton. Again, look ahead. Rest of the league schedule this weekend. It's a busy one in Nova Scotia. Quiet weekend here in New Brunswick, though. Tomorrow, Friday, the Thunder at the Hornets. That's going to go 7 o'clock at Mount St. Vincent. Saturday, Thunder at the Edge, 1 o'clock, Avonview. Pardon me, that's Saturday. Sunday, Windsor at the Hornets, 4 o'clock at MSVU. The weekend of June 3rd and 4th, all 6 teams are in Halifax, St. Mary's. Check out the schedule. I'm not sure that's exactly posted what the matchups and times are there yet. Haven't seen that posted yet. Look for that. The Maritime Women's MWBA.ca will get you there. Hit the schedule and you'll see all of those. And then, of course, June 16th to 18th, we've got the final for the Legacy Cup, the championship tournament in Fredericton. Pardon me, not in Fredericton, in St. John, in New Brunswick. Whew. It's been a long week, folks, and a lot going on in my life. Getting a little tongue-tied here as we into the final minute of this one. The Mystics turn it over. Moncton again coming with pressure and again keep the big lineup on. Again, I'm surprised that we haven't seen load up on the three-point shooters. McCarthy for Speedy. Speedy pulls it back out. Smart move by Kylie Speedy. Briggs gives the foul. That will send Speedy to the line. That's not who you want to send there if you're the Mystics. Kylie shoots it around 85% in U Sports for UNB. And there you can see just absolute beautiful looking shot from Kylie Speedy. Real clean release. Freeze now by 13. Moncton very cold here in this quarter. Credit to the Freeze for playing the strong defense. Mystics, that's going to be a step back by Miller. That's the one I thought we had the last time we saw Miller with a catch in the corners. A little bit of an awkward looking catch and step back, the way she gathered her shot. Turnover, under 30 seconds to go. Looks like the Mystics are not going to give the foul and just play this one out. Freeze fans get to their feet here. Take the shot clock violation undoubtedly, and this one will go to Fredericton. Just going to look here to my left to see if we're going to get a post-game interview. Look for a little nod from somebody to see if we are or we aren't. Going to have somebody come over post-game. And indeed we will, so we're going to stick right here for a post-game interview. So stay tuned for that. 69-56. So the Freeze live up to what Coach Kevin Daly wanted, getting the game more around the 70-point mark. Aside from one quarter, kept the Mystics under that 16-17 point mark. As they wanted to. Only that third quarter where both teams scored 24. So we're tied after one, tied after two, tied after three. Third quarter, it is the Freeze with a 25-12 quarter for the 13-point victory. Good work by the Freeze. They're going to now move to 4-2. Moncton drops to 2-3. Abby Miller, a well-earned player of the game here. Abby had a great game. Late turnover here where she stepped out of bounds aside. And it will be Allie McCarthy picking up player of the game here for Fredericton. Really, Allie McCarthy or Eva Tumwine, both good choices in my view. We will have Allie join us here very shortly. Maybe she makes her way across the court. I'm going to just stand up, get ready for that. Don't mind the bald spot, folks. Don't look at it too close. Again, as always, my absolute privilege to bring you this action here from Fredericton. So pleased to be able to be part of it. Just wait for Allie to join us here. Certainly a little different scoring look for the Freeze in this one. All right, we are set here with Allie McCarthy. Allie, your first time back in this gym in 3 years.
Yeah.
Looked like you had a lot of fun out there to me.
I did. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, some big buckets here for the Freeze. I know this league you were involved last year, the initial tournament, you were working the scores table. I made a comment that, when it was your time to play in this league, you would be here. I didn't expect it was going to be the very next season. Tell us a little about your story about how you're playing in this league this season.
I'm coming back. I'm transferring back to Canada next year, so undecided where. So I was able to play this summer. I got back a couple weeks ago and started playing last week, so pretty excited to keep going this summer. Yeah,
and you've had some D1 experience in the U.S. Certainly a big step coming here out of Fredericton. And out of New Brunswick, where you've been to the Final 12 more than anybody I think will ever get to the Final 12, and you didn't even play your senior year here. 5 times to the Final 12 as a high school student. Just absolutely unbelievable that anyone was able to achieve that, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You've already stolen one of my questions by saying you're sort of undecided.
Yeah.
Not going to put you on the spot there or anything, but another big change here at UNB with a new coach in town. So that might be another option that opens up for you. Just hint, we'd like seeing you around here. I'm not trying to recruit or anything. I'm sure you'll make the best decision for you. Again, reunited with Coach Daly here from your high school days. What does that mean to you to play for Kevin again?
Yeah, just coming back from Mr. Daly and Anthony. I started playing here with them, so it's kind of cool to come back, play here, and it's fun. It's kind of brings me back to like high school games, and I really enjoyed that time. So
excellent, and I know you're looking at this league as an opportunity for you, to grow your own game, to get some more competition in. Tell us a bit about what you've seen. You've been back for 2 games, the level of play compared to what you saw in the U.S. in your D1 conference.
It's really high competition here. All the athletes, whether they're still playing or not, everyone's intense. Everyone is having fun, but it's good. It's good competition.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Allie. I'm going to let you go celebrate this one with the rest of your team. You moved to 4-2, leading the New Brunswick group here. That's a big thing to get that bye on that first day in the Legacy Cup tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
You're on to Halifax next weekend. You get a couple of tough games there as well. So good luck in those. Folks, you're going to be able to tune into all the action in the Maritime Women's Basketball Association online. Check out the mwba.ca/schedule for all your streaming links. For everyone here in Fredericton, I'm Bill Gibson. I've been joined by Allie McCarthy here post-game. Come on back to check out more great women's basketball action.